Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
The middle of the week here across the South Central has been feeling like spring, as we even for our Wednesday in Anchorage held to a high of 48 degrees, brought in around 3/10 of an inch of accumulation, and continued those rain showers here in Anchorage through our Thursday morning with an additional 1/4 of an inch of rainfall. But we haven't been able to break away from those gloomy skies and even seeing that sunshine. And we are going to hold that sunshine here as we head into our Friday. Now, we will be monitoring some gusty gap winds that will develop into the afternoon for our Friday, but largely the day does stay quiet with some sunshine. But those winds are developing as that next system is going to be moving its way in for our Saturday and taking a hold of much of the weekend forecast, where the weekend is going to be rainy and cool. But just as we battle that through the weekend, note that we are going to be sprinting into some summer conditions next week, as we have a few days of some blocked off sunshine and some warming temperatures that will bring us into the 60s. Now, here as we head into our Friday, again, largely we are going to see a mostly dry forecast. The Dewey's Marine forecast showing still times of some sunshine, not of strong winds to start the day. There will be some of those increases, which we'll take a look here in a moment. Some upsloping showers possible near the Prince William Sound, but not going to accumulate much for shower activity here this Friday for the entire region. Our Friday is about some beautiful weather conditions, lots of sunshine, as mentioned earlier, going to make for some great conditions at the market later in the day. But later in the day, we are monitoring that we do have that increase in those winds right around that 4 o'clock time frame. Will there be that potential developing some of those gusty gap winds where we exceed even some 20-mile-per-hour gusts into Anchorage, Palmer, Copper River Basin? So do note a little bit of that breeze around. But that breeze is signaling the change that is in store. Now, much of the South Central here shows that sunshine. A little bit of that daytime warming might try to pop up some showers over some higher elevations, but all of our moisture really going to be focused in on this next system that moves through. As starting Saturday morning there, we start to see even that moisture climbing up the inlet. We also have that heavy moisture returning to those Gulf coastal communities. That also paired up with some times of some stronger winds. So back to some higher impacts, unfortunately, for our weekend forecast. And we'll dive into tomorrow when it comes down to talking about rainfall totals we'll see from the weekend. But still here for our Friday as we have a sunny day. We have 19 hours of that daylight to enjoy. We have sunrise around 4:30 in the morning. Sunset there is at 11:30. We'll have high temperatures flirt with 60 degrees across especially our inland spots. Gulf coastal communities will hold anywhere from the upper 40s to the lower 50s. We'll then see that our weekend moves back to the cooler temperatures with the likely rain showers, but then we watch that this cool and damp pattern breaks up early next week, and by the middle and end of next week, we are talking sunshine and the 60s.